YouTube. This video is going to be sort of a try it with me video. I picked up the Urban Decay Born to Run palette yesterday when I was at Ulta, when they had the 20% off sale. So I was able to get 20% off and a few more dollars off with my points on Ulta. The price of the palette is $49 originally. This is like the unit packaging, so you have your little sort of cut out Urban Decay with a scene in the background, and then on the back you have all of your shades. And when you open the palette up, I expected this palette to be fully cardboard. This is actually plastic. This is what it looks like. So you have pictures of different destinations on the back. You have more just like the ingredients. Is it? No, you have like the net weight of it, which is saying it's 21. Alright, so on the back it says it has 21 times 0.02 ounces or 0.80 grams. Let's look. Ingredients are sort of on the side of the palette. So this is what the palette looks like once again, and these are your shadows here and your super large mirror here, which I am blinding you with. But these are the shadows. So you have 21 shadows here. You have a mixture of your mattes, your satins, and your sort of metallic eyeshadow palettes. I decided that I am going to, instead of doing my like normal swatch video, I am going to go ahead and try these out, which is why I said it's a try it with me. I'm going to sort of do my eyeshadow here and see how I like the formula of these eyeshadows, which I normally like the formula of Urban Decay eyeshadows. But what I did notice is that the shadows in this Urban Decay Born to Run are sort of similar. If you look at the Kat Von D 10th anniversary palette, they look very, very similar. Just an observation that I made. Both of these are in my basket for the week, but I am going to jump right in here, and I'm going to take my glasses off. Part of my face might be cut off, even though I have a mirror here. I cannot really see like further than this far in front of my face, so I may have the palette like pretty close to my face, so apologizing in advance for that. But what I am going to do first is I'm going to take like a random brush. I just want to set my eyeshadow primer with one of these, and I think I'm going to use this color here, which is Weekender, to set with this color right here. So we'll see. This is really, I think, like a concealer brush, and I'm using these Wet n Wild brushes, but we'll see if we can they seem to be pretty pigmented. Like when I picked this one up, there was a lot of fallout, so let us see. It's gliding on pretty well, which I like. Granted, this is the wrong brush to do this with, but it's working out. But there's a lot of kick up when I touch the shadow, the brush to the shadow. Alright, so I'm going to go in with like the little blending brush here, and I'm going to go in with the color Riff, which looks like a good transition color for me, and Riff is right there. And we're just going to do a little bit of color in the crease here. I feel like I want a bigger, fluffier brush, but there is not one in this Wet n Wild brush set, so we just gonna have to go with what we have here. So that looks like it's doing a pretty good job of just adding a little depth to my crease. And tap it off so hard. And hopefully you can see what I am doing here, even though I have this mirror pretty close to my face. Okay, not too bad. I think I am going to take the same brush because I don't have another crease brush. But I'm trying to go I'm not going to go like so far up here. I'm going to try to stay tight in the crease here. I am going to go, I think, with the color Baja. We are going to play it safe today. So we're going to go with this orangey color here, Baja, and just stay kind of tight in the crease. And it adds a little bit more depth to that color riff. So far so good. I'm liking how the eyeshadows are blending out. I am liking the pigmentation. I will do quick swatches at the end so you see sort of, finger swatches for whatever they are, but so far so good. Alright, so what I'm going to go into now, I am going to take just the regular eyeshadow brush here. I'm going to go into this color Ignite, and I'm going to put it like on the inner half of my eyelid. And I feel like this brush is a little bit too fluffy for this, but the pigmentation looks pretty good. It kind of went under my eyelid, like on my lower lash line too, which is okay because I was probably going to put some down there anyway, but this little brush seems to be a little bit too big. But the color is beautiful. Ugh, it doesn't help that I can't really see very well. I need to go and get me some contact lenses. That's what I need to do. Alright, so that is Ignite. And what I'm going to do is just flip my brush over to the clean side. And I'm going to do the outer half with this color here, Accelerate, which is here, and hopefully it'll be enough contrast between the two. This is really pretty though. I'm going to add one more color on like the outer third, like in that outer V of my eye, because there is like a slight amount of contrast, but not a whole heck of a lot. I think I need to go and let's see if we can find, we will use like this little small brush here, and I'm going to go in with Ignite again and get like into this corner here. Okay. Let me grab my crease brush one more time and just go in, just kind of blend the top part of this out with a little bit more of the Baja. Alright, and I am going to take I need to check out my elf brushes real. Alright, so I'm going to go in with this little elf brush here, and I need to get me a better set of brushes down here in the basement to do everything that I need to do. I'll take those off, and I'll just do this outer V just a little bit. Oh, and I use the color down here at the bottom, Punk, which is a nice, a little bit darker than chocolatey. It's a very nice color. It's like a red-based brown color. Just to give a little bit to this outside here. And we are going to clean up this fallout under my eye a little bit here. And then I'm going to take that same brush again and then put a little bit of the Punk under my on my lower lash line. It's got super quiet upstairs, like I make my husband turn the TV off. But he's making a whole, sounds like a mess in the kitchen. Alright, and since I have that Ignite in the corner, I'm going to use that little brush I used to pack it in the inner tear duct area, to put a little bit down here. And we are going to take, what was that little fluffy eyeshadow brush once again. And hopefully I can get this. I want to put Breakaway, which is here, on my brow bone, and I'm hoping it's not too shimmery. I'm going to use my little elf brush to do that again. It looks a little shimmery. Let's just use a little bit more of Weekender and just put that up here on the brow bone. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the shadows. I'm going to go off camera and do the rest of my makeup, and I will be right back. Alright, so I am going to quickly go through the shades. Let me flip it up this way so we'll be right, and I'm going to go through the shades with you, and we're going to start here. You have Breakaway, you have Stranded, Blaze, Weekender, Still Shot, Riff, and Good Is Gone. Here you have Hell Ride, you have Baja, Accelerate, Guilt Trip, Ignite, Smog, which has been in several palettes, and Wanderlust, which I feel like was like in one of those Alice in Wonderland palettes. I'm not sure. Come down here, you have Wild Heart, Punk, Double Life, Jet, Drift, Radio, and Big Sky. And I am going to do like quick swatches. I'm going to swatch them as 3 rows so you can see a quick look at them. Weekender, it means Stranded is amazing. Weekender I used, as you saw, to set my eyeshadow primer. Alright, so this is the first row. My watch is kind of in the way, but this is the first row. So this is Stranded. This is Breakaway. This is Stranded, which is amazing. This is Blaze, Weekender, Still Shot. Oh, did I do Still Shot? Oh, I didn't do Rift. That was Still Shot. This is Rift here. And then on the end here you have Good Is Gone. And let's watch that second row. The second row is clearly like the most colorful. Like you have your most vibrant colors here on this row, I think anyway. Ooh, Guilt Trip is beautiful. Smog is one of my good old standby favorite types of colors. Okay, so this is the second row. And starting here, this is Hell Ride. Next to that is Baja. Then you have Accelerate, and then you have Guilt Trip, which is beautiful. You have Ignite, which I put on my lids. You have Smog, which we have seen before, and then Wanderlust is the green, and we've seen that one before as well. And the last row here has pretty colors in it as well. That top row seems to be like the most neutral. This Punk color is rather dry feeling though. Drift is pretty. I should have used that one. Alright, so we are going to start sort of out of order. So this is the last row. Right here is Big Sky. I ran out of space. So if you go here, this is Wild Heart. Next to this Punk. That's the one that feels, that's the like the driest one in the whole collection, the whole palette. Here is Double Life. Here's Jet. This pretty color here is called Drift. It's sort of a silvery, lavendery type of color to me. And then this here is Radio. This bluish color here is Radio. This one, the Drift, it comes up that gorgeous sort of lavendery silver color. But when you look at it in the pan, it looks much darker than that. It is right here. But that is so pretty. I am definitely going to be using that this week. The formulas I feel are your typical Urban Decay formulas, except that one, that Drift color, which is that dark brown, which is a pretty dark brown color. I like it. And it's right here. Sort of a reddish brown color, but it feels really, really dry. When I put it on my lids, it did perform pretty well, but just keep in mind that it is going to be pretty dry. That is it. Like I said, the palette is $49. And of course, you can pick it up wherever Urban Decay is sold. Ulta, Sephora, UrbanDecay.com, anywhere where they sell Urban Decay products. This one I have been dying to pick up. I couldn't wait until it came out, and then I started seeing all of the influencers with their videos. This palette is so pretty. This palette is, it looks, when you look at it, like fall, but I can see like spring, summer, fall, and like winter in this palette here. So this is going to be getting a lot of use from me, and it is going in my makeup basket for the week. I cannot wait to use it. I am pretty happy with the eyeshadow look that I came up with today, even though it's not really coming across. I tend to do like soft eyeshadow look, so it's not coming across as bold, which kind of proves that it's pretty wearable as well. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you are subscribed to my channel, please remember to hit that notification bell so you know when I have a video coming out. Have a great week, you all, and may your day be as flawless as your makeup. Bye.